Hello consumers, welcome back to another episode of Market Today on ConsumerHallaTV. As we all know, Market Today is a show where we explore different markets for the prices of daily commodities that the consumer cannot do without. Talk about food items, talk about cosmetics, gadgets, and even beauty products. And today we are back at Ogba Mini Market to check out the current prices of food items to know if the increase in fuel prices has affected the cost of these food items or if it has not. My name is Nwoke and this is me on Market Today for ConsumerHallaTV. Come with me guys, let's go explore today.
Good morning.
How are you today?
I'm fine.
Okay, so can you tell me your name?
Precious.
Okay, Precious. What do you sell in Ogba Market?
Catfish. Point and click.
Point and kill catfish.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about how you sell based on the size, right? Okay, so how do you sell? What are the prices?
And we have the one smaller today. We have that one for 2,500. And the one we have medium size, that one is 3,000. Then the bigger one we have it 4,000, 5,000.
4,000, 5,000 naira.
Yes.
Just tell me, where do you get the catfish from?
Actually, I'm not the one buying it though.
Okay.
I'm working for somebody.
Okay. So the person will bring it over to you, then you sell. Okay. So Precious, I assume you know about the increase in fuel prices.
Huh?
The increase in fuel prices.
Like the increase.
In fuel.
Okay.
Yes, you know about the increase in fuel prices. Would you say that the increase has affected the prices of what you sell?
Yes.
So how will you say it has affected? How much do you sell, 2 months ago, 3 months ago, before the increase in fuel prices started?
Well, before we are selling it 2,000. And we are selling the 3,000 on for 2,500. Yes. But because of the fuel and transport,
Yeah.
so we have to increase the price to how we are selling now.
So what are your customers saying about it? Are they still buying in bulk or they are not really buying again?
Some are buying and some are even complaining. So we have to be supportive and treat them well so they can buy. That's it.
Okay. So how long have you been in this market doing this business?
Let me say this is my second year now.
Your second year?
Yeah.
Okay. So judging by when you started compared to this present moment, will you say that the prices, the prices of the catfish have increased, have become very high, or it's stable? Will you say that the prices of the catfish have become very high, or it is stable? You said you started, this is your second year in this market. Yeah. So if we look at that time you started and we compare it to this present moment, will you say that the prices of catfish have become very high or it is stable?
It has become very high. It's not like this before. It's very high now.
So how was it before?
Before we have the one of, we used to sell the one of 800 before.
Wow.
And we used to sell the one of 1,200 before. We used to sell the one of 2,000 before, but now it's not the same again.
So from 800 naira, 1,000, 1,200 to 2,500, 2,000 and 5,000.
Yes.
Wow, that is a lot. So you mentioned that you do not know where you buy from, because you're not the one that buys this stuff. But are you still making enough profits as before?
Not like before again.
So how will you say the profit has really declined, the distance, how far has your profits gone down?
But actually because of the price. Like before now, the price was lesser, so we call it a bite. But now, if I actually call it the price, they gave it to me.
Yeah.
And I put my own, the own bite, because they'll say it's very expensive, so I have to just sell it out for the price.
All right, thank you so much, Precious.
Okay, thank you.
Hello, good morning, ma.
Good morning.
How are you today?
I'm fine.
Okay, so can you tell me your name?
My name is Mrs. Ozodmeru Ebere.
Okay, Mrs. Ebere. Okay, what do you sell in Ogba Market?
Okay, we sell food stuff. Egusi, ogbono, crayfish, pepper, oil. etc.
etc. Okay, so now that we know what you sell, let's talk about the prices. How do you sell? In cups, by Derica, how do you sell?
Okay, we sell. We can sell paint. We can sell cups, cup measurement, any measurement you want. But we are retailers.
Okay.
We resell. Yeah.
Okay, so how much do you sell for the egusi? How much do you sell for cup? How much do you sell cup of ogbono? How much do you sell the stockfish? You know, the pepper. How do you sell them?
Oh, a cup of egusi is 500 naira.
Okay.
Previously it was 400, but now egusi, because normally we buy a bag of egusi, we buy 230, 240, but presently now, as of yesterday I went to market, it's 345.
Wow.
Yes, that is how it have increased. So we normally buy paint 6,000, but as of yesterday I went to market, it's 8,000 naira. So crayfish we normally buy at least 7,800, 7,000, 8,000, but as of today now, a paint is 14,000.
Wow.
That's how it have increased. So even pepper, the pepper is still some. Pepper just added 500 naira on paint. We buy paint like 7,000. So it didn't add, pepper did not, but I still know that pepper will still add, because when one is adding, all of them, you know this our country now, when one is adding, all of them will add. So even oil, although by now, because we're in season of oil, by now you're supposed to have come down to 28,000 per 25 liters, but now the oil refused to come down. We are still buying at high price. So even groundnut oil have increased. A lot of things have increased. Ogbono have increased. Previously it was like 25,000 per plate, but now it's 30 something.
So how much is a cup of ogbono now?
We sell a cup, this cup now, we sell 2,000.
Wow.
But previously you can buy it 1,615.
1,615. So what about the stockfish?
Stockfish, that one is no go area. They really increase.
Wow.
Stockfish really increase. You know, normally they used to tie it, so they have reduced hands for them to still make their own profit. Yeah. The 400 naira one have really reduced, so they reduce hands. So it's now looking very small.
You know, when you were talking, you said before you used to buy 200 plus, but now it's 345,000 naira. So judging by that, statement, how many months ago were you buying it around 200,000 naira?
No, not 200.
Like 230, 240, yes.
Okay, during October, November. That was when we were buying like that. So even during this January, we are buying 290. So later on it increased to 310, but as of yesterday, it's 345.
So what are your customers saying about it? Are they still buying in bulk, or they are not really buying again?
You know, it's food stuff.
Yeah.
Normally everybody will eat.
Exactly.
The only thing they will complain. And another thing it will affect you, that maybe your customer stuff, they will go around pricing. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Because they will feel that maybe I may see it cheaper there. So sometimes it can make you to lose customer. Because when you say them it's not 2,000 per the week, they will say, let me go and check. Yeah, that kind of thing. So somehow it can affect you. You lose customers somehow. Because some of them will go and check. If it's the same thing, they will not come back again. They will decide to buy it there.
Yeah. Mrs. Ebere, how long have you been in this market doing this business?
I've been here for like 2 years plus now.
2 years plus. So judging by that time you started compared to now, would you say that the prices have really increased, or the prices are stable?
Jesus, it's have increased. When I started this business, I think it should be 2 or 3 years ago.
Wow.
Yes. Then, to be honest, if I'm going to market, I used to go with 30,000, 35. I'll buy everything sincerely.
Wow.
I'll buy everything. Then I guess the egusi was 4-5 paints that time. Pepper, I used to buy pepper 2-5 paints that time. So this stockfish we are buying 400 now is one. It's not rich down. They used to buy to 200 that time, 3,500 if you remember. Then a paint of crayfish, I guess we are buying 5,000 then. So I normally go to market that time with 30, 35. But presently, if I go with 250, I will struggle with it, sincerely speaking. The market I went yesterday, I went with almost 275.
Wow.
Yes, 275,000. He finish. I even have to go back to my customer because I paid for stockfish of 60,000 naira. So after I went back to her, I tell her to give me 10,000 to remove some, so I can use it for my transport and buy Maggi. Honestly,
Wow.
we normally pump water.
Yeah.
The fuel almost increase. So at the end of the day, we couldn't fit in again. What I mean, we couldn't. Then we used to buy a bag of feed that time, 12,000, 12,500.
Yeah.
You know, feed is according to age by age.
Yes.
But I think now we used to buy like 12,000, 12,500, but skyrocketed to 40 something.
Wow.
Yeah, 40 something per bag.
Wow.
So how will you go? Then for that we are buying, I think we were buying fuel at that time 85 naira or so. But we started buying fuel at the rate of I think 500 or 400 and so.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay, now talking about fuel, when you say that the increase in fuel prices has affected the profit and how you sell to your
You know that
customers.
when fuel increase, it will automatically affect the market. They will complain of transportation.
Yes.
Like this business, like people that bring it down from the north.
Yeah.
Formerly, if it is like 20k, it will be like 60k now. With their, so, and it's in that product they will get the money for the money. So the increase in fuel is, I think, is 80% contributing to the hardship that what we are facing now.
Okay. My last question for you, ma'am. Where do you buy from? Which markets do you get your produce from?
Okay, I buy from Oyinbo.
Oyinbo market.
China market, where we buy. That's
where you buy from.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much for your time, ma'am. Hello, good morning, ma.
Good morning, my friend.
How are you?
Fine.
Okay, so can you tell me your name?
Akanbi, Mrs. Akanbi.
Okay, Mrs. Akanbi, what do you sell? Kí lẹ ń tà ní nínú ọjà yìí?
I'm a sell food store. Rice, beans, garri, òróró, epo pupa, and èlùbọ́ black white.
Èlùbọ́. Okay.
Yes.
So how do you sell them? Èló lẹ ń tà?
For paint or derica.
And méjèèjì.
I will sell paint for a long green, 6,000 naira.
Okay.
Derica is 1,100. Now small one, 5,500. Derica is 1,000.
Okay. Gàrí yẹn kọ́ white àti yellow.
Yellow paint is 1.8. Ìjẹ̀bú gàrí 1.5. Derica is 400.
400.
Yes.
Epo pupa àti òróró yẹn, that vegetable oil and palm oil.
2,000.
2,000.
Yes.
Okay. Then ẹ sọ pé ẹ ní èlùbọ́ white and
one
black.
for paint. White one for paint is 2,000. Black one 12,000. Derica is 2,200. White one 500 of Derica.
So ma, àti ọdún wo lẹ ti ń tajà ní inú ọjà yìí, tẹ́tí ń ṣe ọjà, tẹ́tí ń ta ọjà tí ń tà?
In 2018.
2018.
Yes.
So ìgbà tẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ yẹn, ká bá ní ká wò sí ìgbà tí a wà báyìí sí, báwo ni ẹ mọ̀ bí oye àwọn ọjà yẹn ṣe rí? Ṣó ga sókè ni àbí ó normal báyìí?
Ó high o, ó ga sókè dáadáa. Ó ga, ó wọ́n sí owó epo. Bẹ̀ táwọn onímọ́tò náà bá tún fẹ́ sọ, wọ́n á ní part táwọn rà ó wọ́n sí epo náà ló kọ́ sí gbogbo problem yìí.
So ìgbà tẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ yẹn ní 2018, bí èlò lẹ máa ń tà?
Ìgbà tá a bẹ̀rẹ̀ irú òróró yẹn à ń tà ní 812 1,000. Tó bá ṣe wọ́n síbẹ̀ láti ń tọ́. Yes. Irú epo pupa yẹn 800 1,000 bá ṣe ń tà nìyẹn. Ẹ̀tí sìn nǹkan wọn o. Nǹkan wọn o.
Ma, ṣé ẹ mọ̀ nípa epo increase in fuel prices? Ẹ mọ̀ bí owó epo ṣe wọ́n sí báyìí? Epo ní mọ́tò ṣó affect bí ọjà yín bẹ ṣe ń ta ọjà yín?
Ó affect ẹ o. ó affect ẹ̀ dáadáa ó affect ẹ̀ torí iye tá à ń ra ọjà nígbà tí epo lọlẹ̀ ó yàtọ̀ sí iye tá à ń rà nísìn pàápàá jùlọ owó mọ́tò ó jẹ́ kí ọjà yẹn tún ga sókè sí kò tiẹ̀ jẹ́ kí á rí ọ̀gẹ́nì gan lórí ọjà táǹtàn sì ń sìn géènì wa ó tún ti bá a torí tó bá ṣe pé bá a ṣe ń ra ẹ̀ la ṣe fẹ́ fi price lé lórí ó máa high ju bó ṣe yẹ lọ àmọ́ kò sí ọgbọ́n wípé bẹ́ẹ̀ ń kálukú wá ṣe ń tayà àṣàtì ẹ̀fẹ́ jẹ díẹ̀ ní gbogbo nǹkan tá à ń ṣe ń sìn.
tó bọ́lá ti máa ra ọjà yẹn.
a máa lọ irú èlùbọ́ yẹn a máa lọ sí ọjà Bódìjà nìbàdàn a máa lọ rà àgbámì wọn máa bá wa gbé wá láti Ṣakí adẹ̀lé lọ ságége ń gbà mí ó dùpẹ́ ní owó wa bá ṣe pọ̀ sí.
so àwọn ráìsì àwọn epo pupa yẹn long grain short grain gàrí bọ́lẹ̀ ti máa rà wọ́n.
a máa ń rà bọ̀ lọ́jà náà.
ẹ máa rà bọ̀ lọ́jà.
a máa ń rà bọ̀ lọ́jà.
ṣé tẹ́ bá ti lọ Bódìjà yẹn náà.
a máa ń ra ilé ní Ṣàngó àbí ká lọ sí Ifọ̀.
ok ma so ẹ mọ̀ pé ẹ sọ pé owó epo yẹn jẹ́ kí ọjà yẹn kó ga sókè so tá a bá ní ká wò ó kí owó epo yẹn tó ga sókè sí irúgbà February early March yẹn èló lẹ wá ń ta ọjà.
Any March bá a ṣe ń tà á
bí January February yẹn
bí January tá à ń tà yẹn ó depend lórí bá a bá ṣe rajà náà la ṣe máa ń tà ó depend lórí bá a bá ṣe rajà iye tá a bá rà náà ni price tá a máa gbé tá a máa tà.
ok last question mi fún yín ṣé àwọn customer ṣì máa bá yín rà dáadáa àbí àwọn ọmọ ọ̀rà bíi ti tẹ́lẹ̀ mọ́.
àrọ́jà tàbí ti tẹ́lẹ̀ o torí pé bó ọjà ṣe wọ̀n iye nǹkan tí wọ́n rà tẹ́lẹ̀ kọ́ ni wọ́n rà nísìn ìtàn rà tẹ́lẹ̀ kọ́ ni wọ́n rà nísìn wọ́n ti fẹ́ ra púpọ̀ nígbà tówó ti ọjà ti gbéra sí wọ́n dínkù díẹ̀díẹ̀ wọ́n rà pé tó bá tán abáró àmàrà nísìn wọ́n ṣe ń sìn wọn.
all right ma ẹ ṣé ma. Mrs. Akanbi is a foodstuff seller in Ogba Market, and she has mentioned that she's been in this business since 2018. Now, comparing when she started to this present moment, she has said that there is a noticeable surge in the prices of foodstuff. She has also mentioned that there is low patronage, as customers do not necessarily buy in bulk. No, even when they have the, even when they have the notion to buy more, they can't because there is no money for them to buy. So she mentioned that there is no profit, there's reduced profit. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you today?
Thank God.
Okay, so can you tell me your name?
Cousin.
Okay, cousin. What do you sell in Ogba Market?
Mix.
Meat.
Cow meat.
Cow meat. Okay, so báwo lẹ ṣe máa ń ta ẹ̀rọ náà? How do you sell?
A máa ń ta per scale. A lè máa ń ta bẹ́ẹ̀ normal price.
Okay. So kí ni normal price? Báwo lẹ ṣe máa ń ta per scale náà?
Scale wa for now tí ìwé ní báyìí because ọjà wọn máa ń wọ́n just máa lọ lọ. For now báyìí a máa ń ta bẹ́ẹ̀ bí 1 kilo 8k. Bóyá àwọn tó máa ń pọ́ǹpù ẹ̀ bóyá àwọn tó ní ṣọ́ọ̀bù yẹn wọ́n lè ta àwọn tí wọ́n ní bóyá 6,500 6,000 ọ̀pọ̀. Mọ àwa tí a ṣe ń kọ báyìí tó yẹ pé a máa ń gbé látàbà tí ọ̀gá yìí. A máa ń ẹmọ pé kò sómi nínú ẹ̀ àjẹrú ọgbà sìn à ń ta ẹran lómi ó depend ẹran tá a bá rà irú ẹran ilé ìsìn a ní wọ́n fún wọn 6,000 tó bá ṣe pé wá sí i a máa ń calculate èyí tá a bá ṣe rà a máa wò ó bóyá ó pè wá bí kò pè wá báwa ṣe máa ṣe tiwa.
Ok, so tí customer bá fẹ́ wá rẹ̀ rán sí báyìí èló lẹran tó kéré jù tán lè rà?
Kò sí wọn kì í gan mọ́ for now ṣùgbọ́n because a kàn ń ta wípé kò sí everybody kò ṣe tí everybody arówó jura wa lọ a kàn ta 1k yẹn because a máa kọ́kọ́ sọ ọ́ náà because ẹ̀rọ 1k máa ń fàjà gan sí 1k 1.5 ó yẹ kéré nǹkan tí kò sẹ́wọ̀n 1k.
Kò sẹ́wọ̀n 1k. Ok. So kí làwọn customer yẹn wá máa sọ ẹmọ tó bá ti dé tó bá ní àwọn fẹ́ ra nǹkan o ṣé wọ́n máa rẹran báyìí ní púpọ̀ àbí wọ́n tẹ̀ kí ń ra púpọ̀ mọ́ rárá.
àwọn ẹran púpọ̀ máa ń sìn ìjọba máa rí ìtò máa ra 50k gan sìn níbi oníbẹ̀yà bẹ́ẹ̀dì pàtì kan 100 even gan èmi gan tó wá èmi máa ń lọ sí sports food right ní abattoir àbí bóyá bí tí yóò dòrò wọ́n máa lọ ń try láti bọ́ndẹ̀ bóyá tó bá fẹ́ ra bóyá bí 3k 5k 10k lọ́ máa ṣe ń wá sọ́dọ̀ wa ṣùgbọ́n kò dàbí ìgbà kan jẹ́ pé wíwí ọjà èèyàn kò tó wá tà wọ́n náà wà nígbà kan mo ní sàn án tà fún 2 days báyìí tó ṣe ń lọ nìyẹn.
so ẹni pé ìgbà tí ẹ bẹ̀rẹ̀ pé kò rí báyìí.
àkòrí báyìí ìgbà tí mi
bí
bẹ̀rẹ̀
ọdún mélòó sẹ́yìn ni.
àbí bóyá bí 10 years ọ̀sẹ̀ ó kéré ju 7 years ago.
7 years ago.
irú eléyìí sìn kò tó mo lè lọ kíìpù ẹ̀ gan kún kọ́kọ́ lọ wà á bí kan náà kọ́ lọ ṣeré díẹ̀ tí bá máa gbé jáde lásán gan kò lè tó mi 30 minutes máa ti tà ọ 1 hour ẹ máa kó bóyá àwọn fi nǹkan ta ni.
ṣé mo nípa increase ní owó epo ìgbà ẹ̀sìn ṣé ó affect ọjà yín àtọ̀.
ẹ mọ̀ pé àwa Nàìjíríà agíran àwọn Haúsá yẹn náà kẹ̀ wọ́n try like who because èmi máa ń súnmọ́ àwọn Haúsá yẹn díẹ̀ wọ́n máa ń ní eye irú màálù kan sìn ní iye tó máa ń gbà lọ ó ti wọ́n ti àdì bóyá bíi 50k sí òun náà ẹ mọ̀ pé ọ̀hún náà jẹ́ máa ṣe àṣedè rẹ̀ ọ̀hún náà á di tí wọ́n mọ̀.
tó báyìí sìn
epo ló fi ń parọ́
epo náà fi ń pa ẹ̀rọ.
lóòótọ́ epo náà jẹ́ wọn.
so ẹ ń sọ sí báyìí sí báyìí pé nígbà tẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ tá a bá máa compare ìgbà tẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ pẹ̀lú báyìí sìn owó yẹn high kò kéré.
tó ṣe bí 100,000 láàyè kò ṣe bí ọmọ 150 gan ọ̀nà.
ẹ ṣé gan, thank you for your time. Mr. Kazeem is a butcher in Ogba Market, and he has said that it has become increasingly difficult for him to make sales because people are no longer buying. He's no longer making profits because people are no longer buying. Customers are complaining, and it is increasingly difficult for him to even get good meat that people will buy. Hello, good morning, ma.
Good morning.
How are you today?
I'm fine.
All right, ma, can you tell me your name?
My name is Mrs. Odewale.
Okay, Mrs. Odewale. What do you sell in Ogba Market?
I'm selling pepper.
Pepper. Okay, so how much do you sell pepper? How do you sell them?
I'm selling 1,500.
What about the tomato?
1,500. Tomato is 1,500.
Okay, so how much do you buy the basket or the bucket?
This time around, the tomato is too cost. That's why we are selling it 1,500. If you cannot buy 1,000, we buy 500. We're buying like 40,000 in baskets.
In basket. Wow. That's the big basket of the
That's the big basket.
The big basket.
Yes.
What about the pepper? How much do you buy?
Pepper, we are buying it 50,000. It's sack.
Yes.
I'm buying it 50,000. So I'm taking 1,500 naira. If you want to buy 1,000, you buy 500. Yeah. So everything's too cost.
It's too cost. So will you say that the increase in fuel prices has affected how you sell?
Yes. It's
so how did it affect it?
It's affecting because if someone wants to buy market, they will say this pepper is too cost. So the one that we are selling it, that's like we are buying 30,000 before.
Yeah.
Now it's 60,000 naira now. So it's too cost. When you put in 1,000 naira, you put 500 naira. They are telling me that this pepper is too cost. So I'm just doing it as manage. Yeah. That I'm over 20 years that I'm selling the market, so that nobody will tell me that you are not selling again. So I'm just managing.
You just mentioned that you've been selling this market now for over 20 years. So let's talk about when you started and we compare it to this present time.
When I started, when I take money to buy markets from markets, I use 20,000, 10,000 to buy markets. But now, if this morning I go to market, I take 100,000 to buy my market. Buy tomato, buy rodo, buy this tatashi. Before we are using 10,000, 20,000 to buy
market, but now you are spending over 100,000 naira.
Yes.
Wow. Okay, so where do you buy from?
It's from a Ketu
Market. Okay. So my last question for you: what are your customers saying? You know,
they are saying this year your pepper is too
are they still buying in bulk? Are they still buying plenty, or they are now buying small?
They are buying small because of money. There's no money. This in Nigeria, God will bless us. I'm still praying that God will do the Nigeria very well for us.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much for your time, ma.
Thank you.
Hello consumers, hope you enjoyed today's episode. We have toured Ogba Mini Market and we have seen what the current prices of food items are saying in this market. Now the traders have mentioned that the cost of food items have become increasingly expensive, and they are also complaining that consumers are not really buying in bulk again. It is now over, but until the next episode, you can catch us on ConsumerHallaTV on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter and YouTube. My name is Nwoke, and until the next episode, bye for now.